Good evening. Good evening. It is Chit Chat Pod, and we are back this Sunday with another episode. And today's episode is Health is Wealth. Um, I know you're probably wondering, like, what in the world are you talking about? Yep, health is wealth. And we're talking today about one of the most important things that we need to be concerned about is our health on so many levels. We're talking about our physical health, our mental health. We're talking about our emotional health, our spiritual health, all aspects of our health. And when we're saying health is wealth, we're talking about health is everything. It is like the greatest value of us fulfilling our whole entire life. Um, it means there is no substitute for health. So there's no value that can replace our health. There's nothing that can substitute our health. So it can be replaced. So that's why health is wealth, and that's what we're going to talk about today. And we're going to have some important people here today discussing some of the things that they value in some of the resources and the products that they supply on a daily basis that help people with their health. We got some people who, concentrate on fitness. We got people who concentrate on your health when concerning, things when it comes to medicine and your daily vitamins and things of that nature. So take some notes on today. There's some important things that are going to be said and given to you on today. And I want you guys to be concerned about these things because we're getting older, and some of the things that we need to be concerned about can keep us alive longer. We need to be concerned about the things that concern our health so that we can live longer, that we can have, a longer lifespan, longer, our health is our life. Our health is our our legacy. Pretty much how we maintain our life is how we take care of our family, how we take, it's our livelihood, how we take care of our families, how we I deal with the things that we need to deal with on a daily basis. If we're not good, um if we're not good or healthy on a daily basis, how are we going to take care of ourselves or take care of our families? So these things are important. So we're going to provide some things to you for you today that's going to help you in areas. If you're struggling in areas where you're saying, you know what, I just can't get up every day and go take a 30-minute walk. I'm just not motivated. Well, maybe we're going to get you an accountability partner. We're going to get you something that's going to get you motivated, or we're going to get you something that might be less moderate for you to do to get you moving or whatever. But we're going to get you doing something that's going to help you increase some, action or some exercise that gets you concerned about being healthier, and get you more on that wealthy side of creating that health is wealth for you. So, hey, Miss Vonda, good to see you. Thank you for joining. And those of you out there in podcast land, thank you for joining us on this evening. Thank you guys for checking in. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I am not going to hold you guys long, but I want to give you guys a few stats here. It says rest and sleep is also equally as important as exercise and diet. So I know a lot of time people be like, well, honey, I barely get any sleep. I get 2 to 3 hours of sleep. Well, that's not good either. So if you're not resting and you're not sleeping, that's just as worse as not exercising and not eating right. So we got to work on that as well. And our mental health. If you're not mentally not mentally well, there's some areas we got to work on as well. So our whole health, you know, encompasses, who we are, totality as a person. So just like that check engine light comes on in our car. So sometimes that our body tells us when we need to need something checked on in our bodies. So in our bodies to tell us that. So these are some of the things they're going to tell us when we need that check engine light to come on. Maybe it's a little sleep that you're not getting enough sleep. Maybe it's some rest, you need some rest. Maybe that exercise, maybe you're not stretching, maybe you're not getting enough exercise or whatever. Maybe you're not getting enough vitamins or eating enough getting enough food or nutrients that you need to be getting. So some of the people that's on our panel today are going to give you some of those facts and those details that's going to help you or give you those determining factors that's going to help you get through those things today. Okay. So without further ado, my first guest who's coming on today is I'm very excited to have her because she's been very detailed about the things she started out. It started out as a journey for her. And then she started out with a journey personally for her. And then she created a business for herself. Marquetta Parker started eating and creating a healthy journey for herself. And then it turned into a business for herself. I'm going to let her give herself her bio and then give her business details to you and the products and services that she provides and sell due to the research and stuff that she provides, due to all the research and stuff that she's created through her health and wellness services that she's provides. Go ahead, Marquetta.
Thank you, Shan, for inviting me first off and reaching out to me about this because I'm very passionate about what I do. But I am Marquetta Parker. I'm a certified juicing nutritionist. I juice. And I started this journey. I'm also a vegan. If I'm everywhere, just bear with me because I lost my notes. But anyway, I started this journey in 2018 when me and my brother, if anyone knows my brother, me and him used to bet all the time. Whatever. We can bet on who can jump the highest, just different things. But anyway, we went on a weight loss challenge and Marcus loves meat and I'm again, I don't like to eat. I didn't like to see him eat so much meat. But anyway, he betted me that he can lose much weight as I lost with him just eating meat and me not eating meat. So once I did that for maybe 6 to 8 weeks, I felt so good after that. I stuck with it and didn't go back. I didn't plan to become a vegan. It's just something that happened because it just did something to my body. So I started the journey then, and during that journey, I was going to some classes also, and it just taught me about different fruits and vegetables and, what food is good for what. So I started juicing. That's when I started juicing. And just when I started, I didn't know anything I didn't actually know that smoothies and juicing was two different things. I thought I was juicing, but actually I was making smoothies, before I actually learned. But I started my juicing. Well, I didn't really start a business. I just started doing it for myself. I lost like maybe 40 to almost 50 pounds. I reached my goal weight. So people were asking me, what were you doing? So that's how the business really started. And once I told them what I was doing, they wanted to order juice as well. So I made it into a business. But we provide healthy cold pressed juices. We provide sea moss gels. We provide wellness shots. I do a ginger shot and I do a turmeric shot, which is a turmeric blend, but my ginger shot is 100% ginger. And I also do salt-free seasoning, everything about your health, because like I said, I don't eat meat. So I created my own salt-free seasoning to cook my collard greens, peas, whatever you would throw some meat in. So that's how I started Kingdom Cuisine Juice / Eat to Live. I know Shan talked about rest. One of the things that I have learned on this journey, I learned from a class at Country Life over in Columbus, but the acronym New Start, if we're talking about health, New Start. Write down New Start on a piece of paper if you're taking notes. And it's real simple because it has 8 components of health. We call it the principles of health. We don't like to call it the laws of health because we're not out in the law, but the principles of health. So the N in New Start stands for nutrition. It's what you eat. You have to watch, what you eat. Apps are made in the kitchen. I mean, you can go to the gym all day long, but if you're not eating right, then you really like a hamster on the wheel, just burning minutes, like my pastor would say. I'm burning minutes of fuel. The E is for exercise. Let's exercise, like Shan mentioned. Go for a walk, do jumping jacks, get your heart pumping, do crunches or something, but just do some type of movement. Work in the garden, walk your dog, walk to the mailbox a couple of times a day, anything just to move. The W is for water. Drink your water. Drink water. Actually, you should drink half your body weight of water. If you weigh 200 pounds, let's drink 100 ounces a day. I drink 100 ounces, period, every day. I'm used to it. So that's NEW. And then S is for sunshine. Let's go outside 15 minutes a day and get you some sunshine. Get some sun, get your vitamin D levels up. T is for temperance. You have to have discipline, for your body to really work the way God created it to work. I fast, say no to things. I fast 3 days out of a month. I drink only water for 72 hours. If you can't do that, start small. Just cut out something and do a fast, or just something to discipline yourself and tell your body, no, I'm not going to eat that junk. Go 1 month without sugar, or 3 days without sugar. Just some type of fast. Get your body on the subjection to you. Tell your body what it's going to eat. If your stomach is growling, no, but we're going to eat it this time. We're going to wait, So that's the T. The A is fresh air. Take some deep breaths every day. I mean, I used to tell my mom every hour on the hour, take some deep breaths. Go outside, get you some fresh air. When I get up in the morning, I'll go outside and take some deep breaths, because that air, your body needs that air. So take deep breaths. And then the R is for, like Shan mentioned, is rest. Rest is just as important as your nutrition, your exercise, your water, your temperance, your air. Get your rest. I mean, if you can't get 8 hours, try to at least get 6 to 7 hours a night. I get in bed early. It's almost past my bedtime right now. But yeah, get you some rest. And then the T is the most important. Even though it's last, it is the most important. Trust God. Trust God. Go to God. Ask God to help you. When I was trying to stop smoking, I smoked for a while. I was trying to stop smoking. I asked God, please remove whatever these cigarettes are making me want to smoke. Then remove that want in my life. Trust God. God will lead and guide you to help you do anything. So anything that I didn't touch on, anything else that I need to mention, any questions? Anyone?
Feel free, guys, if you have any questions, post it in the chat, and we'll make sure that the panel will answer any questions that you guys have. So you are free to ask any questions.
Thing about juicing, what I like about juicing versus smoothies, not knocking smoothies, but when you juice, you're allowing your body, your digestive system, a chance to rest. Doctors and other people have told you for years, every 2 hours you need to eat. No, you don't. No, you don't. Your body needs your digestive system needs to take a break. When I eat dinner, I mean, my life is a schedule. I'll get up in the morning, I'll drink my lemon tea. I make, lemon tea. I put some ginger in it, put some turmeric in it. I drink my tea an hour after that. I drink, my celery juice, which is 100% celery, which is really good for your body. And then then an hour after that, I drink 150-ounce thing of water. I don't like to go to the bathroom all day. I drink that, and then and I'm done for the morning. Then in the afternoon, I drink my other 50 ounces of water. But then when I eat, I wait 4 to 5 hours before I eat my next meal. you know, because you got to let your food digest. You have to give your digestive system a break. A lot of health problems starts in your gut. So, you know, give your digestive system a break. Wait at least 4 hours to eat between meals if you can. I mean, if you can't, I understand. If you take medicines, you know, the same thing. But if you're trying to get you off them medicines, you know, that's the goal, to get you off. How far do I mail my products? The Southeast right now, I tried to mail it to other states up north before, but what's important is that you get it fresh, and I like to get you to receive it the next day. So I just have to figure out how I can make that work for if you live in like on the West Coast or in the North. But right now, you know, the Southeast region. And this is me. I've been at Market Days downtown. As you can see, the salt-free seasonings. We have the juices, the sea moss, and the wellness shots. That's ketacillin. Also, and those little, I forgot to mention my ketacillin, which are those little things in the little circle things you see standing up. That's a natural penicillin. And everybody, when you, it's like everybody likes to tell you no when you telling them about your products. They're like, no, I don't want it, or I'm allergic to penicillin. This is all natural. This is 100% fruits and vegetables, and it fights bad bacteria, inflammation, diseases, all that type of thing. But yep, we make our own antibiotic at this point.
We had another question, Marquetta. Someone
Yeah,
said, how can you curb sugar cravings?
Vonda, only thing, ouch. At first, I could say ouch because that's one of my problems. Sugar is one of my weaknesses, but ask God to help you and try to replace it. That's another thing I have learned over time is replace it. I like to crunch on things. Like after I eat, it's like I want some chips or something. So, you know, maybe I need to eat celery sticks. You know, maybe I need to, you know, just replace so you don't feel like you're missing out on something. Try to replace it with something. But like I said, first of all, trust God and ask Him to give you the willpower to help. Drink some water. You know, that's my suggestion.
Thank you, Marquetta. And the person that was asking about the mail your products, if you can probably give us a location, it might be better.
Right.
She might can provide you.
Also, you can reach out to me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, I guess. But I'm Kingdom Cuisine, Juice to Live. What's best for inflammation in your legs? Turmeric. Turmeric is you can buy the powder if you don't have a juicer, if you don't want to juice it, but you can buy the powder, turmeric powder. And it really doesn't taste like anything to me. So I put mine in my tea in the morning. And I mean, I don't have that issue, but it's just a habit. I don't want to get that issue. So I just put like maybe half a teaspoon. I don't put a lot, but I make a turmeric shot, which a lot of people for inflammation get that. Also, ginger is good for inflammation. Sea moss is also good for inflammation, but I think to me, turmeric is more centered around inflammation than the ginger or the sea moss. But both of those are good as well. Take a shot of ginger. Shots of ginger are really good. If you have a hangover, if you have a headache or something, ginger works really good. It's amazing for you. Yeah, but I would suggest turmeric.
And if you're in the chat, we're going to make sure that each person that's on the panel today, their information will be posted in the group for the rest of the week with their contact information as well. So that way you guys will be able to reach out to each one of them as well. So if there's not any more question for Marquetta, we're going to ask her to stay on, so to stay back, so that way we'll be able to reach back to her. We're going to reach out right now. Thank you, Marquetta, for now. We're going to reach out to our fitness person, Ms. Sequoia, at the time, who going to talk to us about how important exercise and fitness is with our wellness and our health, and how body recomp is becoming more important, especially for our young people. They're not focused on stepping on the scale anymore. They're focused on weight training and body recomp. So talk to us about that, Ms. Fitness Trainer.
So I do want to introduce myself. My name is Sequoia. But she is right though. A lot of people focus on the weights and how strong they can get, and they're not paying attention to the scale. Pretty much body recomposition is pretty much you're recomping your body. You're changing it. You're arranging things that you don't like. And that's where strength training comes in at. Because I mean, fat and muscle, it does weigh the same. But if you want your muscles to show and your fat to shrink, we're gonna need to target your muscles. So you're gonna lift weights. And I know a lot of people, it's a stereotype in the community with the females. I don't like a man. You're not gonna like a man. Okay, our body is not designed the same as a male. So like me, I lift 295 on squats. I bench a lot. I don't look like a man. I have shrinked up my body. I've gotten stronger, as you can see, my muscles. We do need to focus on strength training. Cardio is good, trust. HIIT workouts are good to lose weight, but you're only really burning calories. You're not really doing anything to your fat for real. So, I mean, like if you have love handles or arm fat up under your biceps, I mean, they're your traps. Do 4 sets of 12, but your rest time has to be short. So say you want to lose your arm fat and gain, and you want to see more muscles in your bicep. You're going to have to do a cool 4 sets. So it means you have to do the workout 4 times. And all those 4 times, you have to do it at least 10 to 12. You don't want your rest time to be so long, because then you're just taking the tension out of your arm. You're resting your body. You want your body to be attacked any chance it can get. So you want to take that rest, like 30 to a minute rest period, to really attack those muscles. And so you want to lose that fat, and then you're going to see your muscles showing more, your leg definition. Your leg, you may have some body, loose skin or whatever, but I mean, that's normal for everybody.
Real quick question. I know that I was looking at some pictures the other day up on the body recomp, and I was amazed that this girl weighed the same weight she weighed previous.
Mm-hmm.
She weighed 220 previously, and she still weighed 220. However, she looked different at 220.
Right.
Like her whole body had changed because she
Mm-hmm.
did body recomp. So what had changed was she did weight training, but she changed all the fat that she had from the 220,
Mm-hmm.
and she changed that
She
into
changed the
lean
muscle.
muscle.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it totally made her look totally different. Like
Yeah.
that 220 looked totally different on her. And I mean, I was just so amazed, like, oh my God, that girl was still the same weight, but she looked totally, I mean, and the 220 looked totally different on her.
Mm-hmm.
And she was still the same weight.
Right, because I mean, you're not really changing your body for real, but you're changing it in a way.
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, pretty much all she did, I mean, like I said, she just changed that fat that she had, and her muscle just grew. So her body never changed. Her muscle, now she's stronger. Her body she may look weaker because she slimmed down a little bit, but she's literally just got stronger. It may take longer to get stronger than it is if you do like certain workouts. So I'm a type of person who wants to just get strong. So my rest periods, I might only do 2 or 3 sets, and I only may do it like 4 or 5 times. But I'm constantly lifting heavy on my back. So she may have the same weight for all 4 sets. When it comes to body recomposition, it's not all about constantly adding more weight to it every set you get. You just gradually increasing over time. Because I mean, she's losing fat, yes, by doing those 4 sets of 12, and she may only be sticking to 20 pounds, but those 20 pounds may be heavier for her each time. But if she wants to get stronger, of course, gradually she'll probably change to 20, then go to 50, then go to 60. But I mean, nothing really changes about your body for it. It just all depends on how you look at it.
So let me ask you this then. So is cardio not even incorporated into that? You're just totally with body recomp, you're just totally weight training?
I I have incorporated full body workouts. I know you said that like the information about everybody be under. I literally just posted a full body workout. I just incorporated cardio. Why? Mainly because you want to increase your endurance and your heart rate. That's the only reason I incorporated cardio. Cardio is good. Like that's why you see a lot of people on social media or even just like fitness professionals telling you cardio is not the only thing that's going to get you to your weight. You're going to need to do more. Yes, cardio is good for other reasons besides losing weight, but you don't need to mainly focus on cardio. You have HIIT workouts, full body workouts. The treadmill and Stairmaster can only do you so little. So that's why you have to lift weights.
Okay. Yeah, because I notice as you get older, I know that when you're plus 45 and older, they tell you you only need to do at least 25, 30 minutes workout.
Right.
And max, because nothing more than that really. So I just do that. If I'm doing anything more than that, it's usually something interval kind of exercise or whatever. I do the Netflix little exercise, the little things that come on Netflix or whatever, to do something different, to add something different. But I see that's as you get older, that's what they're trying to keep you like focused on, because they're like, you don't need to be doing my daughter's like, you don't need to be doing no 2-hour like workouts.
Right.
Like, the 2-hour workouts is not for you at your age. You only need to be doing 25 minutes to 30 minutes workouts or whatever. And, and maintaining that, 3 to 4 times a week kind of thing.
Right.
And then when I find out that's what I needed to do, I see myself being able to endure that more. So now I'm able to, maintain that, now 3, 4, and now I feel like I could do that probably every day of the week, because I'm not trying to kill myself doing, an hour or 2-hour workouts, 3 or 4 or 5 times a day, a week. So, which makes sense. So I think when people understand what's good for them, and when they're, with their age and understand workouts and physical plans that, pertains to them and their physical health and their well-being, then they understand things, better.
It does kind of, that's where like more information comes in at, because for one, of course, as we get older, our body changes. So me as a 20-year-old, I can do like a 2-hour workout and I'll still be fine. But say my mom in her 40s, she won't be able to hang out. She won't be able to hang out as long with me. She probably could, but her body would just die down so quicker than mine would. And I mean, you kind of can't compare it to everybody else's. So say my mom, she's more on the heavier side. Our workouts are not going to be as tense. Her workouts aren't going to be as tense as mine. She may do like HIIT workouts and full body and sprint intervals, or a workout after a workout, like a superset. But I wouldn't need that, because that's not what my body needs. That's not what my body can handle. So that's as your age and health. What are you eating? I mean, all that, like, about physically how you look, about eternally, because I mean, you can't expect my 65-year-old grandmother to come in the gym and to pull a 2-hour workout with me. That just it's not possible.
Right. Well, thank you. I appreciate your input. So last thing, so with fitness coming into play, with all the different like exercise plans and the body recomp and the different things that fitness offers now, aerobic, now you got Peloton and all these different things. Now, what would be your recommendation for people who are just trying to say, I just need to do something just to get, some movement, or just to do something to get started?
It depends on what they're looking for. So I'm gonna only speak from experience because recently I had a female come to me. She started working out with me. She pretty much hasn't been to the gym as much. She just only goes in and go out because she's not really familiar on machines, what she needs for her body type. So it kind of all depends. So with her, she's never been to the gym for real. She goes to the gym, but she just does stuff because she thinks what her body would need. She just wants to lose weight and get stronger. So for that, I just pretty much had her start out 5 minutes on the Stairmaster, get your body warmed up, your knees. And I pretty much put her through a full body circuit. Pretty much just get your body in the feel of simple bicep curls, go into simple squats. Just because I say squats, that doesn't mean I'm gonna throw you on a squat rack. You can
So
literally
you just getting her familiar with everything.
right. I can give her a kettlebell and a dumbbell, and they'll still give you the same results as a simple barbell squat. But I mean,
Gotcha.
she's new to the gym, so I can't. As somebody who squats 295, I can't throw a newbie on the squat rack as well and expect her to have her form right. Make sure she knows what she's doing. Make sure her ankles aren't caving in. Make sure her knees aren't caving in. So, I mean, like I said, simple kettlebell, walking lunges, you have leg extensions. You can simply get on the seat, hold a kettlebell in between your foot, and raise it, and it'll still give you the same concept as simple walking lunges or hip flexors.
And that's good because you got people that's going to probably go in the gym after the holidays who's never been in the gym or worked out and thinking, I'm going to work out, New Year's resolution, and never been in the gym and try to go in there and blow it out. Exactly. and burn themselves out 2 weeks later. They're done because they've never been in the gym. They don't know what they're doing. They're not familiar with the machines or none of that stuff. And they're lost, and then they get burned out because they don't know what to do. And so you have a lot of that going on. So, that's why I asked that, because, you have a lot of people that try to go and, and say, I want to get started. And then they try to get started and now have nowhere to go or know what to do. And then they get burned out quick. And then they just stop and don't go and don't start nothing back. Yeah. So that's why I asked. So, well, hopefully, we'll provide them your information so they can contact, have some contact and, have some point of contact to get some information, reach back out to you if they have any questions or whatever. So thank you for your input, Sequoia.
No problem.
And stay back if anybody have any questions, if you can. If not, we'll understand. We'll leave your information and we'll have them contact you if they need to.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. All right. So next up, we have the Herb Bar. And I'm so excited about this because, y'all, I have used these products and I'm telling you, I had a hysterectomy back in 2019 and Jamise and I went to high school together. And I reached out to her. And when she first started this, I was like, look, I'm having my surgery, and she was like, look, I got this and this and this. Let me send you some stuff. Let me send you this tea I got or whatever. And sis sent me the tea. And look, I'm a firm, I did the tea and it helped, got me through my after my surgery and all this kind of stuff. So I can tell you, I know her products work. So I'm going to let her talk about the Herb Bar and what her products and services provide as well. So I'm going to open the floor to you, Mr.
Hello, guys, and thank you for the invite. My name is Jamise Collins, and I am the owner of the Holistic Herb Bar. And how I got started is that a few years ago, the doctor saw 7 golf ball size fibroids. My cycles were extremely long, like up to 3 weeks long. I would get sick during that time of the month, vomiting, all types of things, body like hemorrhaging, couldn't walk, couldn't do anything. So, of course, they want to do a hysterectomy surgery. I prayed about it, and God placed on my heart to find something natural, because I'm not against surgery. That's, for me, I am. But my thing is, I thought so hard about, if I allow them to cut on me, then my body will not function the way God has designed it to function. And so that's where I found something called yoni steams, which is a pot where you sit on herbs and it penetrates through the vagina, goes up to the womb, and it heals whatever issues, especially the uterus. And since then, no fibroids. My cycles are regulated down to 7 days. Cramps are basically down to none. And it has been repaired, restored, and rejuvenated. It tightens the vagina. And so therefore, once that happened, then, I started thinking, okay, now what can I do to help others? And so that's how I got into the herbs. And so then I started doing research on different illnesses, different issues of the body, and seeing what herbs could help with those different issues. And some of the things that I have helped, one I can't name, but you guys can definitely send me a message privately, and I can chat with you about that. But stage 3 kidney failure, God and I through herbs have helped with that. A lot of inflammation, kidneys, lungs, help repair the liver. And another thing that helps the herbs work is exactly what Miss Marquetta was talking about. We have to give the herbs something to work with. So therefore, any form of the best form clean eating that you can do, it definitely helps the herbs to work even stronger and better. So with what I do, I have different healing blends that I've put together for different illnesses. Again, cleansing, I have something, to cleanse parasites, something that cleanses the organ system. I have something that cleanses the cells and the tissues in the body as well. I also have sea moss. Then I have something that I call a specialty sea moss, where I process the sea moss with the healing tea. So if someone needs something for blood pressure but don't have time to be brewing tea every day, I do the process where I combine them both. So therefore, you're going to get the benefits of the sea moss, and you're going to still get the benefits of the tea. I also have immunity as well, wellness shots that I make. Haven't gotten into the juicing. I applaud Miss Marquetta, because I love juicing, and I'm definitely going to be talking to her, getting with her about some juicing recipes. Yeah. And I think
we have a question about what is good for kidney failure.
Let me see here. Now the recipe that and I can't do it. I have it on my phone. I didn't bring it in here with me. But let me see here. I have it on my computer. Give me 1 second. Y'all, I'm up in age and I cannot remember all these recipes. I'm so sorry, because it'd be a lot. There's so many that I have. Okay. 1 second, it's coming. And as Miss Marquetta was saying, that ginger, there's something called old man's hair, which is a lot of the herbs are in your yard. Old man's hair, they just gave it a name, which is nothing but the moss out the tree. That is which is really good for blood pressure. For the kidneys, you have celery root, marshmallow root is good for the kidneys. You have parsley. You can use dandelion leaf and dandelion root as well. And that's just to name, that's just a few of them. And then there's like foods that goes along with that. Cauliflower. Let me see what else it names. Golden seal is another good herb. I'm sorry. Sour palmetto berries. You have uva ursi. And it's a funny looking little leaf, but it's good for you. You have wild alum root, yarrow, which is in mine as well. So anybody have any more questions? I am located in Lincoln and Sylvania, Georgia. And yes, I do ship. The furthest right now I am shipping out to Colorado and I think Arizona and California. So yes, wherever you are, I can get it to you. My overall thing is to just help people heal the natural way. I have people come in and say, hey, I can't afford this. I can't get this. Listen, let me know that. I'm not trying to get your business, but whatever it is that I can do to help you, that's what I do. And that's my number one goal, because I allow God to take care of the rest. And I think that's all I have. If there's no more questions.
I have a question. The parasite detox. Can you talk a little bit about that? Because I was curious about that.
Okay, so the parasite cleanse, in which I have one for the adults and the children. Our bodies have 4 types of worms, if I can remember them. It's pinworms, roundworms. Oh gosh, hold on. Pinworms, roundworms. Thank you. But the worms pretty much comes from, as you know, eating. It comes from the food that we eat, mainly the meats. And it takes so long for that meat to get out of our system. I mean, sadly, it's sometimes we have some foods that stays in our bodies up to 10 years. And people are taken back when I say that. But food sits in our bodies for a long time. So what I was here jumping because what Marquetta was saying, you know, those juicing, and as you learn more about it, as she was saying, juicing is better than smoothies. I'm not knocking, you know, no one that does smoothies, but the juicing, it does like a deep cleansing. Parasites, it can be a little scary when using the restroom, because I've had people, I've had a client that did the parasite cleanse, and she was afraid. She ended up looking back, and I try to tell them, you know, if it's gonna scare you, don't, you know, try not to look back once you use the bathroom, because some people want to see what's coming out. And she freaked out when she saw those worms. But yes, we have them. We have them. But again, keeping the body cleansed, eating the proper foods, fruits and vegetables, definitely does the cleansing. Yes, it does. Yeah.
And how long does if one person, if you was to do the parasite detox cleanse, how long does that process takes?
For what I've read and researched, up to like, you do it for like almost like 6 weeks. So what I do for my clients is I do them like increments of like 2 weeks. You do 2 weeks, we take a week off, then you do another 2 weeks. And during that time, and then another thing, once we do these cleanse, once we do the cleanse, and while you're on the cleanse and eating clean, it's just to keep that mindset after you're done cleansing, keep eating clean. So that way you don't have to keep doing, because once we're eating the way we're supposed to, then we don't have to worry about, keep doing the cleansing so often, because you're not putting anything in your body that requires, so much cleansing.
That's what I was going to ask. Once you do the cleanse, if you're eating meat again, you have to do the cleanse, often.
And I try not to tell anyone, like Makeda was saying, she's a vegan, and people ask me, am I vegan? No, I'm not. I haven't gotten, but I eat mainly plant-based. Do I eat the way I used to eat? No, I don't. I don't drink sodas, sugars, no. I eat seafood. Dairy products I don't eat. And another thing about dairy products, I always tell people, cut it out. Dairy products are one of the main causes of cancer. If you can get to making your own milk, if you I don't know, the last time I had cereal, I don't eat dairy products at all. And our culture, we love us some cheese. We put cheese on everything. Rid the cheese. Eating those dairy it causes bad mucus in the body. Our body already produces its own mucus. Mucus is hard. The bad mucus is very, very hard to get rid of. But what happens is, once you're eating these dairy products and you get a cold, or it causes the mucus, it's very, very hard to rid bad mucus. It really is. And the longer it sits in your body, then it starts to turning into something else. Other diseases, other issues, other sicknesses. And it's hard to rid. It really is. So we should not be eating no dairy products, period. Point blank.
Duly noted. Look, we have a question. Is there a specific diet during the cleansing? You said eating clean. So is there something, is fruits and vegetables or veggies, or what is the specific diet?
What's recommended is to eat high watery fruits, which is very cleansing, and it helps. And eating, your vegetables. But during that time, like, you cut out all the bad foods in your mind, because we know what's bad for us. We know that. So you just cutting out, and replacing certain things. If you're a sweets eater, replace it with some fruit. I push a lot of berries. All the berries, they're very high in antioxidant nutrients, and they are very good for cleansing as well. But eating clean, it's just, staying off the sugars, the bad foods, the dairies, eating nothing but fruits and vegetables, and drinking water. And then I do teach a thing about eating water, which is eating a lot of high watery fruits. So yes.
Awesome. Are there any more questions from the podcast comments before we close out? While I give them time to come in the comments, ladies, I'm gonna channel back to you, Marquetta. I was follow back through with you. Do you have any follow-up comments before we close out?
No. Jamise hit on a lot. I could talk to her all day. I mean, I love
Girl,
it.
I can talk to you all day.
I was in the chat like wanted to say so much, but yes, ma'am. You hit
Make
it.
sure y'all connect then.
Yeah, I already said next trip I go to Savannah. I'm gonna be ordering from her anyway. I'm gonna order something. I'm not sure just what just yet, but I am gonna order something. So
Awesome.
yeah, we can sit and talk all day, but I'm glad she said that about those dairy products. She is absolutely right about that. Milk, cheese, yogurt, dairy, is no good. Like she said, create mucus. Mucus create disease within your body.
Yeah.
We are the only like species of animals that drinks another animal's milk. A goat doesn't drink
Yep.
a cow's milk. They don't mix it. They drink their mother's milk.
That's
We
it.
have so many different types of milk out now. You can get cashew milk, you can get almond milk, macadamia milk. It's no reason that we should be drinking dairy milk. No reason at all. But yeah,
It's true.
she hit it with that one. But yeah, very informative. I agree, Cheryl. Very informative.
Awesome. Yeah, sure. We'll have the information posted on the page, so you'll be able to contact each one of them for more information and reach out to them for information on their products. So we'll make sure that's available for everyone. Okay, Mr. Meese, any follow-up comments?
One last thing I would like to say is that listen to your body. Listen to her.
Mm-hmm.
Listen to her.
Yeah.
Because whatever you put in that is not right, she's gonna speak to you, whether it be through gas. Our food is not even supposed to give us as much as gas. It's not. So just listen to her. Listen to your bodies.
Awesome. Thank you, ladies, so much. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate your information you shared today. I mean, this was a lot. This was a lot. It was helpful. I hope that everyone that was able to listen on today, I hope they share the information with someone that wasn't able to be on the podcast today, because this information is needed. Health is wealth. We need to make sure that we are taking our health serious. We only get one body. We don't get to exchange our bodies for anything else. We don't get to, say, we get a do-over for this body, or get to exchange it, or, turn it in for something else. This is it. We get the opportunity to take care of this one body, and we got to, do it justice, when we want to, live a healthy and prosperous life. And to do that, we got to make sure we take care of it. And if we haven't done that, now's the time to start. It's never too late. If we out there saying, well, look, I'm 40 or 50 something years old, it's never too late. If you still breathing, it's not too late. Get started now.
That's it.
So if you still breathing, you can get started now. So, let's, if you got some information today, get started now. Some of the information I learned today, especially with the dairy products, look, I know Thanksgiving coming up. Look, I know y'all want to get that mac and cheese and all that kind of stuff ready. Look, that don't scare me.
Nope.
Look, no. I'm like, oh no, I don't even know if we're gonna have some mac and cheese now. My kids probably be like, "Mom, you crazy?" Look, but we already been cutting back on all this kind of stuff because I don't changed a lot of stuff. But we got to think of long term and lifestyle changes.
Right.
A lot of this stuff is lifestyle change, and and we got to think of that as a lifestyle change, not just for the moment. We ain't trying to do this just because it's Thanksgiving, or just because we're trying to get to a birthday, or trying to get to a certain dress size or whatever. We got to think of it as a lifestyle change.
And Shan, just not to cut you off, that same quote that Marquetta used is my lifetime quote. We gotta eat to live.
Yeah.
Gotta eat to live.
Yes.
Gotta eat to live.
And that new start, I wrote it down. I'm gonna look at that every day to be my reminder.
Yeah.
I wrote that down. That's gonna be my reminder every day. Every time I feel like I want to go and like do something outside of something else, especially when I'm doing now my water, I've done very better with my water every day. I'm doing better with my water. But I'm gonna look at this every day or whatever. And when I'm getting lazy, trust God, get your butt up, do something, and the rest part I've done better with the rest because I was really bad at resting and the sleeping part or whatever. Now I make it a point. My phone goes on do not disturb at a certain time at nighttime till 6 o'clock in the morning. So, so I make sure that my phone is 10 hours at nighttime, so I can get that rest time and sleep time or whatever. So nobody disturbs me during that time. So if you got to do that, do whatever is necessary, because at the end of the day, that's important. If you say, no, my phone always ringing off the hook, don't answer it. Put it on do not disturb. Right. Make it important for you to get your rest. If it's important to you, make it important. Put that time away, put that phone away, do whatever you need to do. But our health is important and it needs to be a priority. And so, but thank you, ladies, again. Chit Chat Pod will be sending you guys a gift. So please make sure the email, Chit Chat Pod Gmail account, y'all send your mailing address to us, so that way we mail you guys a gift from Chit Chat Pod. So please respond to that Gmail account, so that way we send you guys the gift out for being a guest on our show. We thank you guys again for your information that you guys presented today. We will be posting your information on Chit Chat Pod group, Facebook group all week with your contact information, so that people will be able to contact you guys for any products or services or information about your products and services all week. So thank you guys again. And for those of you who are out there that want more information, please contact these ladies. Contact us if you need information, if you can't reach them. And guys, have a blessed Thanksgiving holiday. We'll see you guys on next Sunday, if God's willing, and take care of yourselves. Take the time to be thankful for the things that God has already done for you and the things he's gonna do. But more importantly, be thankful for the ladies in this platform and the group we're taking part in, because I know God is going to do some beautiful things for this platform. He's already done it since we started in October, and I know just the weeks have gone by, I just see it blossoming into something beautiful every week. So 2024, I know it's going to be something great. So thank you, ladies. I hope you guys come back and join us another time on the pod. So, come back and join us. You don't have to be a guest. You can come back and chat with us anytime, because we chat all things women here on Chit Chat Pod. So, but thank you, guys. We'll see you guys next week.
Thank you.
Have a good one, everybody.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.